Absolute Radio is where you can hear Prince, Mumford and Sons,
I will wait for you,
and The Killers.
Can you read my mind?
Absolute Radio,
where real music matters.
Absolute Radio podcasts with Windows Live Messenger 2011. Update Facebook, share photos in real time and HD video chat. Keep your amazingly super talented friends closer with Windows Live Messenger 2011.
Gulp of ice cold Cobra. Satisfied, you head back to the dining room. I don't think anybody saw that.
Where's the samosas?
Cobra, brewed with less fizz to go perfectly with curry. Love curry? Love Cobra.
See that? This was just a sailor. No trapdoors! Asa Halawa!
Show get any worse.
Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
Very special show tonight. Don't call in. I don't want any of you calling us in tonight. If you were listening yesterday, you'll understand all of the slots have been pre-booked for tonight's show. Jason Wiggins will be up after this.
I see a red door and I want it painted.
I've seen the floor in this already. Hang on. OK, we've got to stop that. Otherwise, this isn't going to work. OK, I'll talk over this. But basically, yesterday, Eloise and I block-booked the show in 5-minute chunks, and we've given away 5 minutes at a time to each person. And Jason Wiggins, you were booked on for 11.
Yeah.
You've only got 15 seconds left, because then it's going to be Jerry's turn at 11:05.
Oh.
That was the Rolling Stones' fault, not my fault.
Okay, so how long have we got?
5.
5.
3. OK, there we go. That was Jason Wiggins. Was he playing Culture Club in the background?
It did sound like
There was
it,
Culture Club playing in the background. He's listening to... anyway, it doesn't matter. Jerry, it's your turn.
Hello.
Oh, God, and we can't hear it. Yes, Jerry!
I'm restarting music.
I can't do 5 minutes of this, Eloise. He's got kind of a word he's saying. It sounds like he's got, like, tissue paper over the phone.
We've already arranged it, so kind of got to persevere with that.
Jerry, I'm going to try and use up some of your time by explaining to the listener, the casual listener, what we're doing tonight. Is that OK?
You ready?
Yeah. So, tonight, we have block-booked the show out. The show is pretty much, apart from a few gaps in the... next hour, there's quite a few. We have given away 5-minute chunks of the show. So I don't want you calling in this evening. We know who's calling in, Jerry.
Culture Club again. What's going on?
Jerry, are you playing Culture Club?
Yeah, I'm singing.
Oh, okay. Away you go then, Jerry.
I've got to restart the record.
Oh, OK. He's going to restart the record. This is Jerry's 5 minutes. We've got Lawrence, we've got Robbie Dove, we've got Paulie.
I've got 5 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, it's more like 3 minutes.
45.
And 45, yeah, now.
We should get Boy George on the show.
Yeah, that
I like
would
Boy
be,
George.
yeah.
I sort of know him to say hello to.
Oh, really?
Which is weird, isn't it?
He was on Jeff's show a couple of months ago and he was really interesting.
He's good, Boy George. Fascinating life. He's been a bit naughty, but fascinating. There we go. Shh.
Iain's on the radio 2 hours a day. He lets you talk a load of guff and he gets paid.
This 3 minutes cannot go quick enough.
Iain Lee. He's on a mission. There's a podcast.
Oh, God.
If you missed the show, download it.
Download it, yeah.
To your contraption.
Contraption?
Please Late Show.
He could have said computer.
On Absolute Radio.
Yeah, but he might have meant phone or
Oh,
some
yeah,
other
yeah.
thing.
Come on, give Iain a ring up.
But don't.
Come on, give Iain a ring up.
On Absolute Radio.
Absolute Radio.
I'm so glad I haven't got the screen up that shows me how many people are listening online, because that would be depressing.
Keep the output clean.
Yes.
from behind the screen.
Iain.
Oh, instrumental. break. Are we psychically linked this evening? There's a very strong connection this evening. It must have been all that sex we had today. She's going on. Yeah. Oh,
Iain.
He's stopped. Jerry, carry on. Hello, Jerry.
Hello?
You always worry with Jerry that he might have fallen or something. And then Jerry?
Hello?
Are you all right?
Did you like that?
Yeah, it's lovely.
Like's a strong word.
You've got 2 more minutes to fill.
Yeah. Hello?
Right.
Yeah. Jerry?
Just tell everyone that I was gutted about Frank Sidebottom.
Oh, well, yes, we're all gutted about Frank Sidebottom.
That's why I wrote a song.
Okay.
Because Frank was great, even though he'd actually died.
He did die, yes. I'm very sad.
Okay. That's all. It's up on the internet. It was true.
It was true.
I like Charlie
But
Chalk.
we don't believe everything that we read on the internet, though, Jerry. Yes, although that is true. The internet is the home of the made-up fact.
Charlie Chalk's brilliant.
He's not dead, is he?
No, he's good.
He once told me off for swearing. He told me off using the C word. I was sharing a flat with him, and he told me off using the C word.
I'm not surprised.
Well, I didn't use it at him. I used it in a live performance.
Aye, that's
But
different.
it was still inappropriate. But I thought of thinking, don't tell me what to do. But he's nice, Charlie Chuck. He's bonkers.
I'd like to tell Channel 4
Yeah.
that I can't see the point in having signed music.
In signed music?
Yeah,
Who what for deaf people?
yeah.
Well, it's nice to know the lyrics. There's a fella going round that does that signs musicals.
What's the point if you can't hear the music? I'm not being... because I'm disabled myself.
But you can feel the vibrations sometimes.
And there's not enough quiz shows for disabled people.
What do you mean there's no quiz shows for disabled people? What does that mean? Why do you throw that with only 20 seconds to go?
Supermarket sweepers with mobility cars.
Which they should have done an episode of Supermarket Sweep with my mum in her wheelchair and me pushing her around and just shoving stuff in her lap.
They do special trolleys, actually, that attach...
Don't call them special.
No,
the
the trolleys.
They do. You can go...
Yeah.
Jerry, bye-bye.
Bye.
Wait. Oh, we haven't got anyone for 10 past 11. OK, we've got to breathe up.
We've got 5 minutes.
We've got to breathe. I was thinking, in the next hour, because we've got no one between 5 past 12 and 20 past 12, I might give away a slot.
That's
I
good.
might just give away a slot.
A few people have been emailing to ask if they can have a slot.
Yeah, well, I might give away a slot. So let me explain what's happening. This is all going to be a little bit frantic and...
Turn me down.
OK. Is yesterday... Hello, dear listener. Iain Lee, Absolute Radio. Eloise is through there. Thank you, Ben Jones, for talking and playing records and doing both of those things. Excellent. We haven't got record players here. Can you believe it? I'd love to bring in a record. We haven't got record players. Anyway... Normally it's a phone-in show, if you're new to this. People phone up and they kind of talk about what I'm talking about, or they talk about nonsense, or whatever, really. But tonight's slightly different, because yesterday we gave away 5-minute chunks of the show. You had to pre-book your call this evening. So a lot of the show is booked up. First half of the next hour is a little bit slim. Sorry, I've had so many biscuits. I've had like 12 biscuits this evening to match the 7 huge Tesco's cookies I had yesterday. I'm becoming addicted to biscuits. It's not good at all. I've given up on my non-dairy thing as well.
Oh, I did wonder when you were going to
I did a
up
week.
on that.
I did a week.
That's good. Did you feel any better for it?
Not really.
Oh.
I don't know.
Did you get on the scales, though?
No. You know I don't weigh myself. It's
I know,
nonsense.
yeah, I forgot.
But I have lost weight because I'm on my I'm on my last notch on my belt, and my trousers are still falling down.
Last notch. That would mean the end one.
The far end.
Yes.
Okay, let me put it into language you might understand. The first notch.
Yes.
Okay, the last notch. But I'm
No,
on
the
that.
last notch would be at the end, like the end.
But I'm starting. I would count the what you're calling the first, what you're calling the last. I would count that as the start of the belt. I would say the belt starts at the end and finishes at the buckle. Or you're saying a belt starts at a buckle and goes round the other way.
Only if you're talking about what hole you're in.
Okay, I'm on the tightest one. Is that? But my trousers are still falling down. Like, they were right round my arse the other day. I look like, what do they call it? A batty
hoodie.
boy. A lowrider.
Oh, I've never...
Lowrider is what they call it. I'm going to the doctor's on Friday to talk about my nose. Can you just go to the doctor? How come I can hear me?
Maybe you can hear it out there. Is the door open a little bit because of my wire?
Yeah.
I'll turn it down.
I'll turn it down.
Okay.
You talk and I'll go and turn it down.
What were you going to say, though, quickly about the doctor thing?
I'm going to the... Can you just go to the doctor and say you're bunged up?
Well, on my phone, right, I've got a list of things that I want to speak to the doctor about. And they're things that can wait. But I just think it's all right to... You've turned it up even louder, Ian.
I'm trying to turn it down.
Okay, you've turned it down. Yeah, so on my phone I've got a list of things I want to talk to the doctor about, and some of them are similar to I am bunged up. One of them is that my lips are a bit dry. I don't know if you heard that because you'll be listening in delay. So
That was really psychedelic out there because I could hear the delay.
And you could hear me in
and
here.
I could hear you talking.
Weird.
It's gone now.
Yeah,
which
I
is
think
good. So
that's
can you just
must be
go
what
and
it
say
was.
you've got a bunged up nose? That seems a little bit pathetic.
Well, I'm going to go and say that I've got dry lips. So, face ones.
And you're not a fan of products, are you? Those
Things with that something being with L in them, that sits on your lips, whereas stuff without that stuff goes into your lips.
You know ME?
Not really, but yeah, I know what.
It's a thing where it makes you very, very. And if anyone's got it, I'm not in any way knocking it. And it makes you very, very tired and lethargic.
Yeah.
And I said to my wife today, I think I've got ME, and she laughed at me.
Well, I think it's undiagnosable, but you can have it. But
oh, can we get Michael Crawford in as a guest? Frank Spencer.
I love it.
Yeah, he's doing The Wizard of Oz, and I read a thing with him that he had ME for like 6 years. He had to go and live in New Zealand for 6 years to recuperate. It'd be great to get him in.
Yeah, they have that. UV light treatment, don't they?
He's 67 years old.
No,
Frank Spencer is 67 years old. No, it's amazing.
He can't be.
Try and get him in. Or we'll do a pre-record, or we'll go to
What's
the
his
theatre.
name?
Or something.
Michael Crawford.
Michael Crawford. What's his name?
Michael.
Michael Crawford.
I only know him as Frank Spencer. 5 seconds.
There we go. Let's bring up the fader as we give 5 minutes to Mr. 11:15. It's Lawrence in Oakley in Bedford.
Wait.
Hello.
How are you, Ian?
I'm just looking down. I'm realising a massive problem.
Yeah?
Is that you're at 11:15.
Right.
Robbie Dove, who came up with this feature, is at 11:20, and Paulie's at 11:25. Now, these slots are non-movable, OK?
Yeah.
Also in that time, I have to play a 3 minutes and 11 long song.
Right.
And play 1 minute 41's worth of ads.
That's nearly 5 minutes.
That's 5 minutes.
Oh, man.
So someone...
I think you should split it. So, Lawrence, get talking
I don't
quick.
mind
We'll
giving
split
up
some of yours and we'll
bits of
split some
mine.
of Robbie's.
I think that's going to be the case.
Yeah.
Well, Lawrence, then make the most of it. Well, then I've got to play another song. We have not accounted for songs in this.
Oh, man, we didn't think of this.
We didn't think of this, Lawrence. It's your fault. You should have mentioned this
It was
when
a good idea, but...
We should have, in that 10 minutes, in that 5 minutes we just had spare, we should have whacked a song in there.
Nuts, yes. I've got to get 4 more songs I can probably get away with in this hour.
So at 11:35 we can get in
A song?
Yeah. Well, 2 songs. We've got a 10-minute break there.
But then I've got to get adverts in then as well.
Yeah, okay.
I can get 2 songs in there, though, definitely. Okay,
Yeah.
we can make this work.
Okay.
It's all maths, man. It's all maths.
It's all maths. Who would have thought maths would be so useful, Lawrence?
It's not useful at all.
Sorry?
At all.
Well, it's not really. It's rubbish. But it was just useful just then, a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Anyway, Lawrence, listen, I haven't got much time now due to your muff-up, so what do you want?
My muff-up?
You muffed up! You should have mentioned the records yesterday!
I did nothing.
Exactly, you did nothing!
You're the leader of the show.
Technically, I'm not, actually. It's a little... Do you like Tommy Cooper, Lawrence?
Do I what, sorry?
Do you like Tommy Cooper?
I do like Tommy Cooper.
I'm reading a book about him. I've never really paid much attention to him, and I've been watching quite a bit of him on YouTube today. He's flipping brilliant.
Yeah, he's very good. He's dead now, right?
He is dead.
Yeah.
And do you know what I did? And I wish I hadn't done this. I remember he died live on television. He had a heart attack live on television. And I saw it when I was a kid. It was 1984. I was 11 years old. I remember watching it with my parents, and everyone in the audience were laughing, right? because it looked like it was part of the act. I remember my dad saying, something's gone wrong there, because that wasn't part of the act. And he didn't come on for the encore at the end. And I just found that clip on YouTube, and I watched it.
Oh, no.
And I really wish I hadn't watched it.
Oh.
It's really upsetting. I flagged it. I flagged it to YouTube as being inappropriate. I really wish I'd been a stronger person and hadn't clicked on that, because it's horrible.
It must have been one of those really awkward times where, you know, if you're a cameraman and you're like, oh, what do I do now? What do I do?
Yeah.
And, like, panic.
Yeah.
It must have been really awkward.
It's horrible. And he's obviously dying. And it's like, and people are laughing. You think, oh, God, I wish I'd had strength not to look at that.
Oh, that's a shame.
Well, Lawrence, thanks for calling.
Well, thank you very much for letting me come on.
Yeah, you should have told us about the records, though, Lawrence. I blame you.
Hey, it's not my fault, man.
I totally blame you, man.
Oh, well.
Up yours. Ta-ta. Robbie Dove coming up next. Ish. Robbie Dove?
Yes?
Your time has started.
Okay, it's a quiz about you. You've got 3 lifelines.
This is Absolute Radio.
Absolute Radio.
Rock and roll football. Okay.
Okay. Yes, Robbie.
Okay, you've got a quiz. You've got 3 lifelines. Ask Eloise. You've got 4 options. You've got a hint. You can pass them. There's any ones you want. Are you ready?
Say that again.
Right, it's a quiz. Ready? Question 1. What is the surname of Ian's lovely female presenter?
Carr.
It's a quiz. Correct. Question 2. What was Ian's surname at birth?
Rugby.
Correct. Question 3. The Ian Lee show regularly features a caller from Verinda. Called Verinda. Where does she reside?
East Ham.
Correct. Question 4. Who is Ian most likely to ask to turn your bloody radio off?
Andre.
Question 5. Barcode.
I hear barcode!
Level 2. Question 6. What is the name of Andre's girlfriend / wife / ex-affiliate who is once eating breakfast in bed with during your show?
Oh, I can't remember. It was,
Lifeline?
Yes.
Was it Emma, Ange, Christy or Philippa?
Ange.
Question 7. Which radio presenter recorded a jingle with the phrase Ramadama Ding Dong on it?
Ben Jones.
Question 8. What is the full website of Ian Lee's Absolute Radio Facebook page?
Facebook.com/Ian Lee Show.
Question 9. Mark Crosley is usually referred to as what?
Crosby, Stills and Nash.
Question 10. Who used to be the first caller to Ian's show speaking about the same subject every night?
Pitcher Phil.
Question 11. Who won the Ian Lee All-Stars football match?
It was the All-Stars.
Correct. Question 12. What's the name of the guest you invited to the 100th show? What song did he sing to celebrate it?
Oh, have I got another lifeline?
Yes, he invents things as well.
Oh, Christ. Noel Taylor. And he said it was a party.
Correct. Question 13. What's the name of the UFO expert who's called in informing of the paranormal?
Michael Cohen or Joe Lavens.
No, Michael Cohen. Correct. Question 14. What's the name of the caller who kept requesting Happy Mondays? She lived in Crewe.
Sue.
Oh,
Sally!
Sally. Question 15. Which caller notoriously insulted your wife, referring to her as a bit of a sort, hence reading a letter of apology to redeem himself?
I don't know.
She's a bit of a sort.
Oh, Barry from Watford. And your time is up, Robbie Dove. There we go. That's was fun. Paulie.
Evening, gang.
Hello, Paulie. Paulie Walnuts.
Evening, all.
Evening, all. It's Paulie Walnuts, up to no good sexually.
Don't you know?
So I do know. I found out the hard way. The hard way. The hard way. With Paulie Walnuts.
That new Simon Pegg and Nick Frost film looks good, doesn't it? Don't it look good?
It looks good, yeah, Paul. Yeah, it looks good. They're on the breakfast show tomorrow, I think.
But I'm in bed with 3 ladies in the morning.
Really? Do you still get into your mum's bed then?
Anyway.
Moving on, swiftly.
Has me 5 minutes started yet?
Yeah, it started 55 seconds ago. You've still got 4 minutes of broadcast time.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to run down my top 2 best sexy positions of all time.
Your top 2, the right hand, and number 2, the left hand. Okay, yes.
And if there's enough time after, I'll open it up to the floor for a couple of questions maybe, and we can have a debate about it.
About it.
Anyway.
About it. You said eat instead of it. You said eat. Like double E-T.
Why don't you shut up and just let me get on with top 2 sexy positions?
Because I'm trying to talk so much that your time runs out and you don't say anything offensive.
Why don't you just cut cut me off then?
Because I'm not allowed to do that.
Because you got no balls, man.
I've got balls.
Not as many as me. Anyway, number
Not
two
as many
is-
as you, did you say? I have the full quota, as stated by Her Majesty the Queen, too. Yes.
Number 2, right, in the Paulie's top 2 sexy positions of all time is called the hot helicopter twirl.
Oh, for goodness sakes. Yes.
Right, yeah. And the guy lies down
Yes.
on top of an enters.
Okay, yes, steady, yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
the moosh.
Okay, yeah. What's number one?
Number 1's called the plush pleasure.
Do you want to open the floor up to questions?
Probably best. Ian, we could get a couple of callers online at once and have a mass debate about the situation. Yeah, because there's 3 of us.
Because that... And shall I tell you why that's funny, what you just said? You probably don't realise this. Because you want to have a talk about stuff, a mass debate. But, now, listen carefully, it sounds a bit like the word masturbate. Yeah?
Yeah?
You didn't spot that, did you?
Yeah, that was a joke.
Oh, it was... I'm so sorry, Paulie. I do apologise. Yes.
Okay. I'm ready.
What for?
Some callers, innit?
Well, no, we're not having any callers. We can't put other callers through.
I've run out of things to say then.
We got a minute and 45 seconds.
I've been in the wilderness for 18 months and I've run out after 2 minutes. Wow.
That's always the way, though, isn't it? When you've not done it for a long time, it kind of goes very quickly the first few times, doesn't it? And then you build up...
Get nervous, yeah.
Get nervous.
I mean, like, I got well nervous, like, when I got a call back. And, like, back in the glory days, I wouldn't have batted an eyelid.
No.
So I was live.
I love it. See, this is the... Shall I tell you what the problem is, Paulie? You've never had any, what comedians would call material. You are a 20-second hit-and-run wonder, and now suddenly there's 5 minutes sprawling out in front of you. There's not a lot you can do, is there?
I've got some material, but it's like...
A bit blue.
Yeah, a bit offensive, to be honest.
Sensitive?
I would like to be on the end of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Has it got swear words in it?
It's more like, homophobic and a bit racist.
Probably best then that we don't do that. Probably best.
What's your top 1 sexy position?
Doggy.
With dogs or with humans?
Well, luckily your time is up, Paulie, so thanks for calling.
John Gore as sexy.
I can barely look at you. Don't tell me who you lost it to. Didn't we say we had a deal? Didn't I say how bad
Apologies if anybody was offended by any of the comments there that Paulie made during his phone call. Some of them were a little bit near the knuckle, a little bit blue, and I think we can all admit we're all adults and we can kind of get away with that humour. But if anybody was offended at all, then you have my sincerest apologies. Now, controversially, Glenn Kirk... fair play, we muffed this up. At 5:30, we had 2 people. We had a double booking. We had Glenn Kirk and we had Rab the Inventor. That was my fault. I wrote those down without realising. Eloise... Oh, she's getting up the next caller. We'll find out exactly what happened with those callers, but we can't get hold of them. What happened... First of all, what happened with Rab?
So I couldn't get hold of Rab for absolutely ages,
Yep.
and when I eventually
Is
did...
that the new station? Absolutely ages.
It means going through history, Victorian time music.
Victorian time music.
And then when I eventually did get through to him, his wife or whoever answered the phone, and she was a bit groggy, dazed and confused. Wandered off to him, and he was just going, "What? What?" And then he came over to the phone. I just heard him go, "Ugh," and hang up.
He hung up on you?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's Rab. And Glenn Kirk, who was also booked in for 11:30.
Well, last night he was emailing saying, do you want this live or
'Cause he
can I
wanted to
do it on
song.
a CD?
He wanted to do a song,
Yeah.
didn't he? That was his big thing.
And I said, live.
Yeah.
And then he said, oh, but I might not be able to get hold of my guitarist and blah, can I just play the CD? Who do I send it to? And I just said, no.
I noticed in one of the emails he put at the end, "Pretty please."
Yeah, which is annoying.
Oh, God.
So I think, because when I was ringing, it was stopping at different times. So sometimes it would ring twice and it would go straight to voicemail. And then I'd ring again, and sometimes it would ring about 20 to 30 times and then just cut me off.
So
And then
give him a
sometimes it rang off straight away.
So you
I
think
think
that
he's chickened out because he
bottled it.
can't play it live, and we
This is-
said we wouldn't play a CD.
Listen, these handing out these
Time wasters.
5 minute slots, time wasters. This is not something to be.
Now I can't get hold of Tony for 11:45. Tony Nutman. Answer your phone.
Hello? Hello? What is that?
That's weird.
That's weird. Let's try that again. This is Glenn Kirk. Oh, he's so
Yeah, isn't it?
giving us the bullshine. Let's try one more time. Hang on a minute.
That was definitely a connection as well because it's got that red dot.
Yeah. What that's a bottler. Officially, he's bottling it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I hate to say this. I hate to say this, but they are banned. Glenn Kirk and Rab.
See, straight to
It's
voicemail now.
Total. I'll tell him. Hello, Glenn. Ian Lee here. Disappointing you bottled it. You're banned. When's he banned until?
Until the 9th.
He's gone. He's
Until the 9th of the 4th.
They are, which is January, February, March, April.
2
Wow.
months.
It is 2 months. Okay, they're both banned for 2 months. If people don't fulfil their obligation, they've made a contract with us to come on the show this evening. If they do not fulfil those obligations, banned for 2 months. It's as simple as that.
Rab and Glenn, you're banned until the 9th of April.
Disappointing. I've had so many emails and tweets
I
today.
know,
from
they
people saying,
could have gone to worthy people.
Please, can we have a slot, please? And I've had to say, well, I've not actually replied to them, but if I did reply
I
to
replied
them...
to just one.
I couldn't be bothered. I would have said, I'm sorry, we can't give away those slots. And now I'm thinking, if we'd have had...
I know. We could have had some, real gems, but now we've had Jerry and his song, Paulie and his filth, Robbie and his quiz, which was good.
It was good. He's getting arsey on Facebook. He wants to come back
I
on.
see that. You knew the rules. You could have booked a double slot.
We could have had some gems. Instead, what we've got is the lightning seeds. Andre, you're calling in. Put your phone down. You have not booked a slot. Put your phone down.
On Absolute Radio.
Hey kids, calm down. It's just a show. Stop acting like a BE, all right? Or an N, or a D. It's just a show. This idea is turning into an absolute bloody nightmare. Why are we doing this? Seemed like a good idea to hand out 5-minute chunks, but then it turns out we've forgotten the adverts, we've forgotten the music, and no one's answering their phone! If you've booked a slot and you don't answer the phone, you're banned for 2 months. Harsh, but listen, it's what we've got to do. It's what we've got to do. We'll be giving away a free slot as well, just after midnight. It started already. We're 1 minute 40 seconds into it. Tony!
Hello, Ian. How you doing?
I'm all right, Tony. I'm getting frustrated, but I'm all right.
Before I start, I listened to the podcast the other day and heard Rod from Ponder's End listening. He sounded really lucid.
Oh, you was completely straight, yes.
And I thought to myself, well, sometimes when I phone the show, it's when I'm on the way back from a night out and I'm a bit drunk and the next morning I listen to the podcast and I'm really embarrassed.
Mm.
That's how Rob feels when he listens to himself on a podcast.
Do you know what? That's not a bad idea. We need to get a clip. Eloise, at some point we need to dig out a clip of Rob at his most stonedest, and when he phones up, all lucid and with it again, we should play it to him.
When he actually phoned up, when you actually were getting an auditionee for the play,
Yeah.
and he was trying to judge it, he
Yeah.
was completely out of it.
He was off his mash. This is what we'll do. We'll get a clip of him, and we'll play. Next time he phones up and he's completely with it, which doesn't happen very often. It's obviously when he runs out of money. We will play that to him and see if that has any resonance.
You know, you're into Tommy Cooper now.
I'm reading my Tommy Cooper book. Yes.
Did you ever hear his Bob Monkhouse story? 'Cause he was on a tube train with Bob Monkhouse.
No.
Bob Monkhouse, he said, I don't want to go on a tube. No, it'll be all right, it'll be fine. He said, no, but we're quite famous, I don't want to go on it. No, it'll be fine, come on it. So they were on the tube train together, and this really horrible, aggressive tramp came up to him. He had a dog on a little bit of string.
Yeah.
And he came up to me and said, I need some money for food. And Tommy Cooper just looked and said, give me some money for food.
Yeah.
And Tommy Cooper said, eat the effing dog.
There you go, you see. There you go, you see. I've just seen that Glenn Kirk has been trying to call in. He's banned. You're banned for 2 months, Glenn Kirk.
Yeah, I just saw that.
You're banned.
Right, let me give you my Jim Davison big break audition story.
Oh, OK, you've got a minute and a half, though.
Oh, my God, I have to explain it. OK, right, I'll do it really quickly.
Yeah.
We went to... I didn't get on. There's no chance of me getting on.
It's only a game, so you better believe I'm right. I'm going to be snookering you tonight.
And 1 minute and 2 seconds.
OK.
Basically...
He knows the game. He knows the game.
I used to think it was snickering.
Snickering?
Yeah.
Why would it be snickering?
I don't know.
It's a snooker game.
When I was a kid.
I used to really like Big Break.
I liked it.
Yeah, it was good. Strange concept.
48 seconds.
Also, John Virgo's was never been that good a snooker player. So to have him as the voice of professional snooker he's never won a world championship. He's never won a Masters, I don't think. And all he's good at is he used to be famous for doing impressions of other snooker players. That was it. That was the act, and trick shots. So to get him to be the voice of, skillful snookering, he looked like a miserable so-and-so as well, didn't he?
Ian,
but Tony, you auditioned to go on...
I haven't got time to tell that story now, because it's a 2-minute story, but let me tell you about John Virgo.
OK. For those who don't know, Big Break was a Saturday night snooker-based quiz show hosted by Jim Davidson and John Virgo, and Tony auditioned to go on it.
And it was quite a good story, but I was in a pub in Kingston with, and Jimmy White was in there.
Jimmy White, fantastic snooker player.
With John Virgo.
Yeah.
And a friend of mine...
we're out of time, Tony. I'm really sorry about that. That's tough. OK, we go to Cougar Pammy. Yes, Pammy?
Hello, darling. How are you?
You're cutting it fine.
I know.
You nearly got a 2-month ban.
Oh, no. I was the bloody tube. I was trying to get home as quick as possible. I could do this. Very excited.
I've just noticed that you were double booked with Max from Crouch End.
I noticed that last night when you took me first, and you took Max about 5 minutes later, and you forgot about the time.
But we can't get hold of him, so he's banned for 2 months.
Oh, I'm not too bothered about him.
Glenn Kirk is calling in. He's banned for 2 months.
Oh.
Rab is banned for 2 months.
Oh, do you feel like a pub landlord? You get to bar people?
Yes, I should be doing this more often.
Oh, gosh. Have you ever been barred from a pub?
I've never been barred from a pub. No, I used to self-impose bars on places that I didn't like or thought I had bad service, and so I would say to my girlfriend at the time, saying, "Right, we're not going in there anymore." Why not? Because they were a little bit rude to me.
Oh, but you've never been rude to anyone, though, Ian.
I kicked a bus the other day and called the driver a W.
You kicked a bus, and how did you do any damage?
I hurt my toe.
Well, the train's direct, mate.
Well, exactly. I've learned the lesson the hard way.
I used to be a pub landlady for 9 years, and I barred 5 people in the 9 years, which was very good for me because the rumour was that I was barring people at my time of the month, and I wasn't like that at all, obviously.
Okay. Is it true that the landlady sleeps around with all the men?
No, Ian.
Well, what? Did you not pull a few pints? Did you not go and work on the pumps in the cellar?
No, I never did it in the cellar.
No.
I did it under the dartboard once, but that was after closing time, obviously.
On the dartboard?
No, under the dartboard.
What? Did someone get a double top? That's almost a joke.
Bullseye.
Did you? Oh, really? Well, you Aussie girls, apparently that's what you like. Did you do it on the bar?
No, I never did it on the bar, no.
Did you not at any point just do that thing they do in films where you just sweep all the glasses away with your arms so they fall on the floor?
No.
No, okay. That's a shame. That's a shame.
No.
I'd pay top Australian dollar to see that.
Would you?
Yes.
Oh, my God. How's the baby, by the way?
He's not sleeping.
Oh, is he teething?
Well, he was. He's not now. We've got a sleep expert coming around at the weekend, a sleep trainer, to teach us how to make him go to sleep.
Is he in your room?
No, he's in his room, but when he wakes up and won't go back to sleep again, then yes, we put him in his room. The thing is, my wife's working tomorrow morning. She's working all day tomorrow, so I'm going to be up at 7:30, and I'll be looking after him all day, which is great. And we've got a music class in the morning. Got a music class in the morning, and then I'm taking him swimming on my own for the first time in the afternoon.
Oh, my gosh, that's going to be fantastic.
It's going to be brilliant!
Oh, my God.
I've bought him some lovely little trunks. We've been swimming before, but I've always gone with my wife, and this will be the first time it's just me and him. And I'm very, very excited.
It's bonding. It's wonderful.
Yeah, we're going to have a great time. Great
it's
time.
Wonderful. Obviously, my kids, being Aussie kids, could swim from a very, very young age.
Yeah.
I think the daughter swam, I think she's 3.5 when she swam without armbands and everything.
Well, he's just over a year and he doesn't use armbands. Pammy.
Are you for real?
Well, we hold him, though.
I know you hold him.
But he doesn't use armbands. He goes underwater.
I know. Isn't it great? They're not scared. Does he open his eyes underwater?
Yeah. They don't care. They don't care.
Oh, my gosh.
It's great fun.
See, they're not scared of nothing. It's the adults that teach them what to be
Totally.
scared of. Don't teach them to be scared of spiders or...
3:30 tomorrow afternoon, me and my boy, we're going to be hitting the pool, impressing the ladies. Looking good for the ladies.
What? You, Ian?
Yeah, what do you mean? What do you mean? Yeah, of course.
You're a bit on the skinny side, Ian.
Not these days, I'm not.
Aren't you?
No, filling
You're
out.
still a vegetarian teetotal, aren't you?
I'm still a vegetarian teetotal, yes.
And is your bottom all right now?
But my house is fine, yes.
Oh, that's good.
Great guns,
That's
great
good.
guns.
You've got a lot of trouble with that. And did the moths not follow you to your new house?
No moths, just a little bit of damp. I can live with the damp.
Damp's not a bad thing, really.
No, it's good. It's good
when you
for
get
you.
to my age, you'll be glad a bit of damp.
Yeah.
So you're having a good night then, Ian.
Listen to you trying to pad out the last 30 seconds of it, Pammy. Totally padding it out. Come on, you're on your own now. Away you go.
Okay, babe. Well, just say that Cougar Pammy's still shopping around for a toy boy. It must be of good health, with good loins, and it must be over 6 foot. Other than that, I'm not too fussy.
15 seconds.
15 seconds? Well, I hope they can last more than 15 seconds, honey. Goodness gracious me.
See what you've done there, very clever.
Oh, well, okay then. Like I say hello to everybody. I'll speak to you on Facebook later, everyone. Bye. Am I right?
Just. Vicky!
Hi.
You're our 5 to midnight lady.
Yay.
How are you doing? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm worried about Ben Furry, who's on at midnight, because we've got ads, and I've got to play a song after the ads at some point.
I'll be as quick as possible.
No, Vicky, I like you. You take your time. Ben can get short shrift.
All right. Okay.
Yes.
Well, I'd like to dedicate this call to the late great Dave D.
Dave D, Dozy, Vicky, Mick and Titch.
Yeah.
Bend it, yes.
My mum took me to see some moderately successful 60s bands at this showcase at the Colston Hall in Bristol.
Who else did you see?
They also had Derry and the Pacemakers, the only band actually I'd ever heard of there.
Yeah.
There's also a chap called Dave Berry and the Swingin' Blues.
Little things that you do make me glad I'm in love. I like Dave Berry. He's good.
I'd never heard of him, but
Did he do the thing where he sat on a stool and it made his fingers dance?
Yes,
Yeah.
it was quite bizarre.
That's Dave Berry. Did Dave D sing this?
Yeah.
I've not heard that song. Anyway, so carry on. Yes.
Yeah. So the Davey Dozy Big and Mick and Tits played before the interval, and I was
Yeah.
actually impressed.
Yeah.
Anyway, at the interval, I went out for a smoke, and on my way, I saw there was a roadie selling photos, and the band was signing autographs, and
Yeah.
it cost £5 a picture. And I noticed Dave D signing them and talking to fans, so I bought a photo, the one I wanted. It had Dave printed on it in capital letters.
Yeah.
So really excitedly, I bought it, and I queued up to meet Dave D with the photo.
Yeah.
And I finally got to the front, and I sort of girlishly handed it over to him. And he just glared at the photo, and he looked at me rather severely and said, "That's Dave Berry, love." I bought the wrong photo.
No! How uncomfortable is that? Did he sign it though?
No, he said, "You can get another one if you like." And I just ran out. I was so embarrassed.
Oh, Vicky, that's terrible.
I know.
Did you didn't have to pay for the autographs though, did you?
I'd already paid for it. I'd already paid the £5, and I was too embarrassed to.
So you got a useless Dave Berry photo.
Yes.
Oh no.
I screwed it up and threw it in the bin.
They're weird. I feel sorry for those bands that are on those sort of packages.
Yeah.
Because, you know, they're good bands, and they were Dave D and all that lot were huge in the 60s, and then to be, you know, resorting to having to play with whoever else it was swinging blue jeans or whatever, it seems a little bit busy. How old are you, Vicky?
I'm 24.
And you like Dave D, Dozy, Mickey, Mick and Tidge?
Well, I do like my 60s music. I like, well, basically cool 60s bands, like incredible string bands, you know.
Yeah. I'm very impressed,
yeah.
Vicky.
Thank you.
Are you courting at the moment?
I do have a boyfriend, yeah.
And does he share your love of all things 60s?
He certainly does. That's what brought us together.
Well, then I hope you're very, very happy together, Vicky. I'm going to play some adverts now.
Okay,
But it's
cool.
lovely to talk to you. Make sure you call again, won't you? I like you.
Oh, thank you. I love you too.
Cheers,
Ian.
Vicky.
Have a
Ta-ta.
lovely-
Bye-bye. Isn't she nice? I like her. I'm sorry I sort of had to cut her a little bit short, really, but she was delightful. Let's have the end of this, and we'll speak to Ben Furry after this.
Hey, you know what? I'm going to stop doing this because I fancy listening to more Absolute Radio.
The Jam! It's kicking off on Facebook a little bit.
Yeah.
This whole thing is backfiring. Robbie Dove is having a bit of a fit because it was his idea. Can't do the right thing and let me on. Who's this guy? Kane who? Kane Zabadak? No, what's his name? Kane Harrison. Well, what's the point in giving 5-minute slots if you're going to be late getting to them and talk crap over them for 3.5 minutes? Yes, Kane, all right, it's not been... I did like his comment. It's not been that well organised, I'll be honest. It's not my fault, it's Eloise's fault. But...
Don't blame me.
Technically it is.
I didn't do the booking in.
You did the timesheet, though. I just filled in the blanks. We're going to be giving away a slot in a few moments. But it's Ben Furry's he's got 2 minutes, 10 seconds left. Ben!
I think you've muffed up.
What, excuse me?
Oh, yes. I was meant to start at 5 past.
No, well, no, it's 12 o'clock on my sheet.
If you listen to a podcast, which I've done, it is 5 past.
Well...
I think I should get my full 5-minute allotted slot.
That's not going to... Well, I tell you what we'll do, Ben. We'll assume it was midnight, because I've written that down, and it's very rarely I make a mistake. If we will listen to the podcast, and if we are wrong, you can phone in at another time and talk about anything you want.
Ooh, that sounds like a plan and a half.
Yeah, it totally felt like it's a phony show.
Yeah,
He
anyone
phoned me
could
one,
phone him,
idiot.
oh my God.
Anyway...
How long do I have?
You've got 1 minute, 28 seconds.
All right, I'll have to make this very
Sorry,
quick.
Kane Harrison, he's only got 1 minute, 28 seconds. I was playing the Jam.
Okay, so I'll start then. Okay, it was Halloween.
What did he say?
I'll fart then.
You did say I'll fart then, didn't you? Yes.
Start. It was Halloween, and like many students, I decided to
You were
go
on
out.
drugs.
I was on the alcohol,
Yeah.
and I decided to go in fancy dress for a night out with my mates.
Yeah.
And my costume was very cheap, I'm afraid. It was a ripped-up shirt and some fake blood.
And who are you, like a zombie?
A zombie, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was going for.
Yep.
And one of my friends at the time was working at the social club, a sort of racket social club.
Yeah.
And I was to meet him there before going out.
Right.
And so I get in my costume.
Yes.
And I walk to the racket club. And
To the what club?
To the squash club, a sort of racket
the racket club. Okay, yeah. Is that what they're called? Racket clubs, are they?
I don't know what they're called, but that's what I'm calling it.
Why didn't you call it the squash club? I know what that is.
Because it's tennis as well.
Oh. Fair play. Okay, yeah. Go
Not
on.
pivotal in the story, though.
So I walk in and I order myself a drink.
Oh.
And I look around the room and I see that everybody, unusually, is in a suit.
Oh.
Now, I'm not sure why they're in a suit. Normally at that time, the
Yeah.
squash club would be empty.
Yeah.
And it's
Oh, we're out of time. We're out of time. Oh, and that was a good story.
It was a cliffhanger.
I was tempted to listen to that.
I know.
But I couldn't. I have to stick to the
Them's the rules.
We have to stick to the rules. If you've just tuned in, Iain Lee, Absolute Radio, Eloise is here.
Hi.
We're here till 1 o'clock, then Mark Crosley, Stills and Nash will take over. What we're doing tonight, we don't want you calling in just yet. Maybe in a second we will. But yesterday we allocated the people 5-minute chunks of the show. We've booked out pretty much the whole show. And coming up in this hour, we've got Rob Bonet, Simon in Swansea, One Nut, and Binny is calling in. So we've got all of these people that we'll be talking to. And they can call in and talk about what they want. Tomorrow's show, it's Sleepover. So what we need you. You can only call in if you're wearing your pyjamas, and it would be great if you could take pictures of you in your pyjamas and post them on the Facebook page for us. I'm going to be wearing my pyjamas.
I am. I washed my best ones, especially this morning,
Ooh, I didn't
so
think
they'll
of that.
be clean and dry and comfy tomorrow.
I don't really have best ones, and mine are kind of a mix. If you're lucky, you might see my wee willy winky.
Oh, the hat.
That, yes. But mine are kind of all the buttons are missing from my.
This makes me sad.
Sad?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it makes me frightened.
Well, I'm going to be wearing my nightshirt, and I sometimes wear like tracksuit trousers.
Oh, okay.
Or pajama bottoms if I can find
You
them.
have a nightshirt.
Yeah, I'd like a nightshirt. Yeah.
Shirts don't really go with tracksuit bottoms, even at the best of times.
No, but a nightshirt comes down to your knees.
Yeah, I'd go for a t-shirt.
Oh no, but that's my pajamas.
Is that comfy? I'm not sure I'd
Nightshirt?
like the buttons.
It's good, but the button's
Actually,
missing,
I've
so
got
you're going to
buttons
see.
on
You're going
mine.
to see like
Nips.
You're going to see nips.
I'm thinking of bringing my dressing gown in because it is a bit chilly in there.
Oh, I might bring my silk dressing gown in.
You've got silk
Well, I
on. Are you Hefner?
Well, it's kind of it's silk style, yeah. It's not silky. It's like, but yeah, I might bring it in. It's ornate. I'm going to wear my slippers definitely, and I'm going to be getting the bus in this this costume. I was thinking of getting changed here at work. I thought I can't be bothered, so I'm going to get the bus in my pajamas.
I'm going home in them because then I don't have to do two jobs.
This is what I thought. Straight into bed, isn't it? Just go straight into bed. Wonderful.
I might bring my toothbrush so I can take off my makeup while I'm here as
What,
well.
you take off your makeup with a toothbrush?
No, like I'll bring
I
in like wipes and facey things.
It's going to be great. And midnight snacks. We're going to have snacks at midnight.
Yeah.
So make sure you've got sweeties, crisps, nice fun things like the biscuits, fizzy pop.
Yeah.
And this is all on tomorrow's show. You can only get on the show if you're in your pyjamas.
Also, we need to bring an alarm clock because we need to make sure we know when it is midnight so we can have our midnight snack.
And we want you all to have your alarm clock set for midnight, and we're going to have them all going off at the same time.
Yeah.
I haven't got an alarm clock.
Phone alarm? I haven't got an alarm clock either.
Oh,
Actually,
do you
I
know
use
what?
my phone alarm.
I'll bring in my my DAB radio, and it'll be tuned into LBC, and so that'll go off at midnight. We'll hear LBC.
That will be weird.
Let's hope the boss doesn't notice. I mean, it'll be Christian O'Connell. I always wake up to the Christian O'Connell breakfast show.
Yeah.
Here on Absolute Radio, home of the hits.
Well, it can't be that though at 12 o'clock.
No, it can't be. No, it'll be this.
Yeah. Weird. We could put on the 90s or something.
Yeah.
What do you'd go on classic rock, didn't you? So we could hear you.
What do you mean I go on classic rock? I do the voices.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
I had to do. I did a brilliant job today. I had to narrate I had to narrate a program for an airline. You know, you're on airlines; they've got their own radio stations. You know that, don't you? You know when you go on an aeroplane.
No, I didn't know they had their own radio
Oh, they have
station.
like because you get your in-flight entertainment, right?
Yeah.
So you get like movies and stuff, but also you get like they'll play like classic albums or they'll have radio shows and documentaries. I had to narrate a show about the Beach Boys today for Qatar Airways. That's Qatar.
Where's Qatar? Airways?
It's kind of Arab, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know.
It's
Oh, I always thought it was Qatar.
well, I always thought it was Qatar. But it's Qatar because he kept telling us saying no, Ian, it's Qatar. So you have to go Qatar.
Hang on, is this the QU one?
QATAR. Yeah.
I think I'm adding in extra
You're
letters.
adding, well, you would do because it's a Q. It's not often you get a Q sans
Yeah.
U. There's normally a U there, but there isn't. But so I was doing that this afternoon. It was a lovely job.
Based on a true story.
Based on a true story, I had a meeting at the bank. I had a meeting at the bank, right? So basically, I've got power of attorney over my mum's accounts now, which means I'm quids in. No. Which means that basically I'm kind of putting her money into different accounts and trying to get some interest and stuff. And I said to them, I'm thinking of changing my bank. They were all over. They couldn't get enough of me. I had the bank manager came out to meet me, shake my hand, said, very nice to meet you. I've seen you walking around here with your baby. Very nice to meet you. I had two other people come out and give me their cards. Very nice. I think they thought I was really famous or something. I was getting treated like Clive Owen. And then I've had one of them phone me up, saying, oh, I'm sorry I couldn't see you. I had 4 people come and meet me. 5th person phoned me up. Sorry I couldn't see you today. He said a weird thing, right? Sorry I couldn't see you today. I do apologise. I was with another client. But it'll be great to catch up and we can talk about transferring your accounts here. By the way, I believe congratulations are in order as you have a baby. So, congratulations. But I had a baby a year ago.
Yeah, and also, it's funny that there was an extra congratulations, because you normally just say, I believe a congratulations are in order.
So, but he went,
the end.
Well, he went, congratulations are in order, so Congratulations. And then he sent me an email. This guy sent me they must think I've got... When they see my bank accounts, they'll go, oh, is that it? Because there's not that much in there. There's not the millions that they're expecting there to be. And then I had lunch with my accountant, who's a lovely man. Roger's a lovely man, but it was a day of, like, really grown-up things.
Surely that's what you pay him, just to do it, and you don't have to get involved in it.
I meet him once a year, and he's a very nice bloke, actually. He's very good, but I meet him once a year, and...
Do you have to keep a year's worth of receipts?
No, I send him my receipts every 3 months.
Oh. I'd hate to keep 3 months' worth of receipts as well.
Well, I keep them in my wallet, and then I kind of put them in
You keep
envelopes.
3 months' worth of receipts in your wallet?
Yeah.
How's it fit in?
It's like a big fat wallet.
Do you not ever buy anything?
Well, I don't buy that much these days.
Oh, no, you do a lot online, actually.
Yeah,
do you
sure.
print off your receipts from that?
I don't.
You should do then,
should,
shouldn't
yeah,
you?
of course
Or
I
are you not
should.
allowed to claim all that?
I can claim pretty much anything.
Can you have some of mine? Or is that fraud?
Of course I can't have any of yours, Eloise. Of course I can't. Well, that is fraud. Shame on you. Right, OK, listen. We haven't got another caller now till 25 past when it's Rob Burnett. So, kids, fingers on them dials.
Which slot are you offering? 15 or 20 past?
Oh, I tell you what, if we... I'll play a record now, and we'll offer the 20 past. So if you want to have the 20 past slot, call in now, 0330 123 1215 is the phone number. And as soon as this song finishes, I'm going to take line 6. Whoever is on line 6 will get the quarter past slot. 5 minutes. A little bit less than that because I've started this song a little bit late and it's 3.5 minutes. You'll get about 4 minutes worth of prime radio meat. Bizarrely, line 6 is clear. 5 is busy and 7 is busy, but 6 is clear. If line 6 doesn't fill, I'm going to take the next one up, which is line 7. This is going to be over 4 minutes of prime radio we're giving away here. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Line 6 is not full. Just wait for the song to fade out completely. Nope, we go to the next line, which is line 7. Line 7, you got 4 minutes and 10 seconds of radio.
Hi, I'm asking for help. I did email you. I need some help with winning a competition.
Right. Oh Christ. Who? I think you've called the wrong number. Who is this, please?
I'm Charlotte Stewart. It's really random.
Charlotte, you're on the air, just so you know.
Yeah.
And we're here for another 5 minutes. So what competition did you win?
I've entered a competition with Republic, the clothes store.
Okay, well, we probably...
for
Do
a
you know what?
makeover.
Do you know what? We probably can't go into that on the air, I'm afraid.
Right, okay.
So who have you emailed? It was connected with Absolute, was it?
No, I've emailed you asking for some help.
Okay, do you know what? We probably shouldn't go into that on the air, just in case there is something a little bit litigious or whatever, so I wouldn't want to do that. But is anything else happening in your life?
I'm just recovering from breaking my back.
Oh, Jesus, how did you do that?
I fell down some stairs.
Now, can I ask, were you drunk?
I wasn't actually. I was in a nightclub, but randomly, just my luck, I wasn't drunk.
You were the
or wearing
only.
heels.
You were the only sober person in a nightclub on flat-soled shoes, and you fell down some stairs.
Oh my gosh!
That how far did you fall?
Down about 6 stairs.
And how badly is your back broken?
It's 3 of the thoracic vertebrae are shattered, and I've dislocated my coccyx. So.
Can I just laugh because you said coccyx? Is that okay?
That's okay. I'll let you off.
What kind of laugh is that?
That's my coccyx laugh. My coccyx, so does mine. Now, so, and what? How did that affect you? Were you unable to walk? Would you have to lie down for ages? What happened?
Yeah, I'm pretty much laid up at the moment.
Oh, man.
I can just about get around on crutches.
Yeah.
But, I'm just waiting for an appointment now with specialists and all that.
And what are they going to do? Are they going to... Do they have to cut you open? How do they fix a broken back?
Well, they're looking at putting some plates and pins in the spine.
Man alive.
And they're thinking about removing my coccyx. So.
What happens if you remove that?
Ooh, I'd be lost without mine.
Apparently nothing. It's just basically like the remnants of a tail.
Oh, yeah, it is. It's kind of left over from prehistoric days, isn't it?
Apparently so.
Mine is, anyway. So, I'll stop making that joke in a minute, because it isn't actually that funny. So you... okay, interesting. And do you... how old are you? She's gone.
Oh, no.
What happened there?
With 1 minute and 20 seconds to spare.
What happened there? Did she get upset at the talk about me laughing at coccyxes?
I don't think she must have. No, she was laughing too.
I want to know about this competition that she entered.
Oh, well, I can see the email, so you can have a little read.
Did I do the right thing? Moving on.
I think so, although it seems... Yeah, like we probably have. Although I don't think she was going to say anything one way or the other. I think she was just wanting to help us win.
Oh, we should have done that. I thought she was going to say she hadn't got a prize. Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, I'm going to do this. Should I do this then?
Why not?
Well, I'm going to do this.
Just
do
Facebook
this
thingy, isn't it?
She's in a competition with republic.co.uk. I'm pleading with you to ask your listeners to go onto Facebook, search for that site, like their page, then go to the competition tab and click on Charlotte Storer. Oh, I thought she was going to say that she hadn't won a prize and she wanted to sue them. Oh well, we've done that bit. Okay, well we're back on. We're back to normal orders after this. We've got Rob Bonet, Simon in Swansea, One Nut, and Binny coming up. All after I hit this button.
Hey, sweet face! Roll down your window. Sounds like you're listening to Absolute Radio. Let everyone else join in the party.
Absolute Radio.
She broke her back.
Jeff Lloyd's Home Time Show with Cobra.
So I've been and got myself
Okay, so the Block Book Show, everything is pretty much booked out. We've got Rob Bonet, Simon in Swansea, One Nut and Vinny coming on at some point. Mark Crosley, Stills and Nash will be on at 1 o'clock. Tomorrow night's show is a sleepover pyjama party special. You can only get on if you're wearing your pyjamas. I see that the young lad that we have banned for... Where is he? Where's he gone? Glenn Kirk wants to come on tomorrow night's show.
Yeah, he can. Everyone's welcome.
Glenn Kirk isn't.
Of course.
He's banned for 2 months.
Oh, yeah, duh.
He's got himself banned for 2 months by not being there.
He didn't even know he was double booked.
I know, so don't get funny with us. And the person that anyway. So, and the person that he was double booked with wasn't there either.
No, so it didn't even matter.
It would have been a single booking. Banned for 2 months, Glenn Kirk. Simple. Andre's been calling in all night.
No, bless him.
I feel sorry for him, but he's not going to get on. We don't need him.
Well, we shouldn't feel that sorry because we do this many times.
Yeah, exactly. We do this many times. Okay, 10 seconds till Rob Bonet. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rob Bonet.
Why-yi!
Why-yi-yada!
It's time! Hello?
Hello, yeah, was I supposed to do something there, or are you doing it?
God, am I going to have to
I think it's going to go, it's time for...
Yeah, that's how that sentence normally...
All right, then. It's time for the Jimmy Nail quiz.
Did you just blow off then?
No, it's my chair moved.
Okay.
Look, there we are.
You know, Paddy McGuinness, or whatever his name is on telly on... You know, he's got loads of laughers on. He'd love this from the contestants.
Well, I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Well, wait. Here we go. Just threw it together.
He's nicked the popmaster slot. Well done.
Contestant number 1. Give us a big Y-eye and tell us where you're from.
Right. My name's Iain, and I'm from North London.
There you go. Contestant number 2.
That's you, Eloise.
Give us a big Y-eye and tell us where you're from.
Why, I'm Eloise from Northampton.
Yay! There we go.
He's put more production values into this phone call than we have ever put into any of our shows ever.
Apart from the play.
Apart from the play, yes. Oh, yeah.
Wrong. Anyway. Right. Iain, would you like contestant questions 1 or 2?
If this man didn't have a sexual deviancy history, he would be great on the radio. What was that option there?
Would you like Popmaster or a different type of quiz?
Yes.
Would you like contestant questions 1 or 2?
2, please.
2. So, Eloise, you go first.
Okay.
Okay.
Why I? There you go. Right, Jimmy Nail is how tall? 6 foot, 6'3", or 7'4"?
6'3".
Yeah! There we go.
There we go.
Right, Ian.
Yes.
Jimmy Nail is from Newcastle.
Correct.
But what is the population of Newcastle?
What? Well, give me some options.
Oh. I'm sorry, Ian. You didn't get that right. Okay. Round 2. You'll make it up, don't worry. Eloise.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. Jimmy Nail had a big hit with Ain't No Doubt.
Oh, it's a good song, that.
Wrong one there. There it is, yes?
That's the censored version. Well done, thank you.
No, yes. Now, where was the video filmed? Was Jimmy driving his car? Was Jimmy at the train station? Or was Jimmy in a phone box?
What was the title of the song again?
Ain't No Doubt.
I don't know the answer. I'm going to go for a train station.
Yay! There you go. It was a bit of a trick question. He was in all 3. But there you go. Well done, Eloise. Right, Ian.
Yes?
You've got a chance to make this up.
Okay.
Ian, everyone. There we go. Right. Jimmy Nail starred as Jed Shepherd in Crocodile Shoes.
Oh, yes, good show, yes.
You remember that?
Yeah, I do. I like that. Go on.
But you need this, Ian.
Yeah.
Who was the floor manager on Crocodile Shoes?
If you're going to give me a clue.
I'm sorry, Ian. It was Peter Smithhausen. Sorry. Ian, everyone. Oh, dear. Final round. You can make it up, Ian. Don't worry.
Okay.
Right, Eloise.
Yep.
Jimmy Nail isn't really called Jimmy Nail.
Oh.
It's a showbiz name.
Wow.
Is his real name Peter Williams, Kevin Spencer, or James Bradford?
I'm going to go for whatever the first one was.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh. I'm sorry, Jimmy's real name is James Bradford, Eloise.
Eloise.
I thought Ian was trying to fool me. He held up 3 fingers, but I thought that was the guy in Manic Street Preachers.
There you go. Never mind. Final question, Ian.
Yeah.
Ian, everyone, come on, bit of support.
Oh, what a shame he's out of time.
I still won. Yeah.
I think that's a little bit one-sided there. Thank you for that, Rob Bonet. Simon's in Swansea.
Hello.
Hello, Simon.
Well, I had a game show planned as well, and he's kind of...
Well, you can still do
it. I like them.
I was going to play Simon's Familiar Fortunes.
Oh, I like that,
Sounds
yes.
good.
Yeah.
So we have the Lee family all the way from Slough. Give us a hello.
Hello there. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And all the way from the other room is the Carr family.
From Northampton. Woo!
Woo!
Yeah.
Big up yourselves.
You can also play along at home or on Facebook, or add at Simon Swansea on Twitter. Just a little plug there.
Okay.
Okay. So 5 family fortune questions.
You're a good-looking... You look like Jeff Brazier.
Yeah, everyone. I get that all the time. And I told him on Facebook and he wasn't that impressed.
No, he wouldn't be. He likes to think his face is unique.
Well, it's not.
You've got a very chunky watch as well. Who's that fella with you in the picture?
How can you see him?
I've seen a picture of
I
him.
don't know. I think that's Josh Harding from school. Anyway, so 5 questions, yeah? 5 points for the top answer.
Oh, that's
Sorry?
me.
What, rugby?
What?
He's not from Swansea, the liar.
No, I live in Swansea. I'm originally from Sheffield.
Okay.
I live in Swansea now.
And your last tweet was posted while you were in rugby, yeah?
While I was in rugby? Oh, I don't know that. It says Coventry all the time. I'm not. Anyway, back to the... Okay, so 5 points for the top answer, 1 point for the bottom answer, yeah?
Okay, yes.
Okay, so between you, I'll mark it down. Name something you jump on.
Trampoline.
Jumper.
A jumper. you actually said that. She actually said a jump jumper.
There is a thing called a jump jumper. It is a ball with a rim around the edge.
Hang on a minute.
And you can jump on it.
The top answer was trampoline, 5 points to Ian. You could have had bus, bed, train or scales.
Oh, there is a thing called a jump jumper. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Good.
Number 2.
Yeah.
Name something you might see on a person's arm.
Oh, no, it's not.
Bracelet.
A watch.
Oh, bum.
4 points for bracelet for Ian. 4 points for watch, sorry. 3 points for bracelet for Eloise.
Yeah. Where have you got these scores from, by the way, Simon?
Well, me and my friend
Yes.
went round a well-known supermarket car park today with clipboards and
Okay.
asked 100 people.
Oh, okay. Well, fair play. Good work, yeah.
Because we were determined to make good ones.
The thing is, I
number
bet
3,
he
name...
actually did do this.
Yeah, I can send you photos of me in an anorak in the rain.
I would love to see those. I genuinely would love to see those photos.
Number 3, name something you roll up.
A cigarette.
A sleeve.
5 points for Eloise for cigarette. 4 points for sleeve.
Ooh.
Number 4, name something it takes 2 people to do.
Sexies.
Eloise? Takes 2.
Tango.
Oh.
Yes, 5 points for Eloise. Only 4 points for Ian.
Okay,
there
okay.
on that lesson.
Yeah.
Last one, are you ready?
Yeah.
Name something you grind.
Teeth.
Pepper.
Pepper's 2 points, but teeth is 5.
Yeah, your face!
Ian got 22.
Yeah.
And Eloise only got 15.
Oh.
I did win the Jimmy Now quiz, though, which
But this
was
quiz
far
is more
superior.
prestigious. This is the more
No.
prestigious. Because
See,
this is-
those were real facts, and,
Yeah.
and Simon did not go around with a
And-
clipboard.
but this
and
means
he
that-
sends his
I shall
photos
send
when
you
he's-
a photo
This-
of me.
This proves
In an
that
anorak.
I can think like the common man, though, and I know what people are thinking, which is very important. Yes,
I
Simon.
did text Barry earlier.
Yes.
And see if I said, can you be, because it was my slot, I didn't know if he could be a guest and be like another family.
Yeah.
But he said
Did you
yes,
just blow off
first
then?
of all.
It was my hand going
Okay.
along the thingy.
Okay.
He said yes, he'd come on, and then he texted me later saying, I'm going to be in bed.
Who's this?
Barry from
So
Watford.
he's in
Well, he couldn't have got through anyways because he didn't book a slot.
He couldn't have come on, I'm afraid, Simon.
But couldn't he have been my guest?
Well,
unless he was in your room with you,
Yeah.
he couldn't have been a guest.
She's the producer, Simon. Was them's the rule. Anyway, you didn't get him anyway, so it's all
No,
worked out
fine,
well.
Fine.
You got
fine.
30
How long have I
seconds.
got left?
You got 32 seconds.
Sing you a song. Do you want me to sing you a song?
Why not?
No. I don't know any songs. Good songs to sing. Why don't you sing? Eloise, sing a song. We always do the work. Eloise, sing us a song. Hello?
One nut!
Hello, my love.
Hello, darling.
How am I supposed to follow them two?
Well, probably with great ease, I'd imagine.
No, come on, they were very good.
Not been a bad show, has it, this evening?
It's been... I nearly said bloody there, I just did.
I'm glad I came up with this idea.
It's been bloody good. You didn't take into account the adverts and the songs.
That was that was Eloise's fault. But I'm glad that I came up with the idea of booking out slots to people.
Yes.
And apart from a few little niggles, I think this has worked. And we may make this a regular thing and do this once every 5 years.
This logistic once every 5 years.
Yep.
What it is,
Yes.
right, me and a friend of mine,
Yeah.
he's called Paul Marvelli's name, he'll love that.
Okay.
We're watching all the Bond films in order.
Oh, yeah.
Every single one. We've done Connery.
Oh, Connery's boring, yeah.
Yeah, we're up to Roger Moore, who I can't...
Have you done Lazenby?
We've done Lazenby on Emergency. Yeah, we've done Lazenby. We're up to Octopussy next.
Do you know the worst bit in the George Lazenby film?
Go on.
When he turns to the camera and goes,
This never happened to the other guy.
"This never happened to the other film."
Yes.
Terrible.
But my mate says we've got to watch Never Say Never Again. Now that is not a Bond film, my friend.
No, it's not. It's not a Bond film. You can't. You don't have to watch it. Also, A, it's rubbish. B, it's not a Bond film.
It isn't, is it? It's
no,
not.
It's not the Broccolis.
Exactly.
So it doesn't count.
You're not a Roger Moore fan, are you?
Yes,
by
I
the
am.
way?
I think he's the greatest Bond there's ever been.
No, he's not.
He's
Ian.
wonderful.
No.
I've never watched any of them early Bonds. I've only
The
seen
Connerys
the
are
Daniel
rubbish.
Craig ones.
Do you expect me to talk? Goldfinger. Oh, Mr. Bond, expect you to die. You don't get any better lines than that.
Rubbish. I hadn't seen a Brosnan...
Rubbish?
Yeah, I hadn't seen a Brosnan Bond until last year.
Which one was it?
Goldeneye. It was pretty good, actually.
Goldeneye's a very good film, but then they go a bit downhill. Tomorrow Never Dies is awful.
Right, OK. Craig is good, but I don't understand either of those films. I don't know what's going on.
They follow on, Ian. What you got to realise.
I know they follow on.
Follow on. Normal Bond films don't follow on.
I know they follow on, and I know in the first one he gets his nuts whipped, but
don't.
Doubly painful for you, of course. A because you're a man, and B because you're jealous. But
jealous.
In the second film, I didn't understand. I didn't know who anybody was. I didn't understand the plot, but I did enjoy it though.
It was a bit mishmash, wasn't it? But I'm not jealous of people with two.
Okay, not when they're getting whipped by a giant rope.
Stop it.
Oh, it was horrible, that scene.
No, I can't.
Oh, it was horrible.
Don't worry, we've only got 3 more minutes.
And then there's that bit where he's recuperating and like a sort of looking over the sea in a wheelchair. And you think,
Yeah.
Not nice.
Good, but yeah. So I'm a Connery fan myself. I'm sorry to say.
He's boring.
But why is he boring?
Really dull, boring, lame films, lame special effects. Nothing exciting happens. Awful.
It was the 60s, Ian.
I know it was the 60s.
What do you expect?
There's that. What's the one where he makes himself all Japanesey?
Oh God. You only live twice.
Yeah, he gives him. They give him the kind of the Oriental eyes.
They do.
They do. They give him the Oriental eyes, and he goes amongst like the Japanese, and no one notices.
Yeah, but come on, Connery, man.
He virtually's got his fingers pulling his eyes into that position. It's pretty much what he's doing.
Did you see the Casino Royale with David Niven?
Oh, I love that film.
That's a brilliant.
It's a
film.
mess, and it's had like 5 directors because all the directors kept pulling out of it. But I love it.
It's a mishmash.
That brilliant bit with Bernard Cribbins driving that cab all halfway across the world, and Peter Sellers and Woody Allen as Jimmy Bond Jr. or whoever he is. It's a great film.
Yes, but
it's got the best theme tune as well.
Do you know I've forgotten it?
Oh, hang on, you keep talking. I'll find it. Go on.
Talking. Right.
Only
My
got
cousin
1
came
minute
round
to
tonight,
find this.
Who came round? What?
My cousin came round, who ironically his name is Ian.
Oh yeah.
Plied me with drink.
Oh.
So if I sound a bit, tipsy, it's his fault. Yes.
Here we go. This is such a good song. This is the best James Bond theme there's ever been. Hang on, here we go. Oh, Jesus, I wasn't expecting that. Oh, no, this isn't it at all. This is the... Oh, I've only got 30 seconds.
That's the bloody line off the...
Oh, Niven, that's what we want.
David Niven.
Hang on a minute. Here we go. There we go. This is it. This is a great song.
7 James Bonds at Casino Royale.
Yeah.
Save the world and win the gal at Casino Royale. 6 of them went to a heavenly spot. The 7th one is going to a place where it's terrible.
There we go. We didn't get to hear the end of that, which is a great shame because it is one of the greatest theme tunes of all time. Biddy's coming up after this.
Absolute Radio.
You're listening to Absolute Radio.
Oh, almost bang on time. It's Binny. Hello, Binny. Hey, Binny.
Can I just say, you said that there's no good action scenes in the Connery film.
There are no good action scenes in O'Connell's films, correct? His films are terrible. No, I didn't say that, Vinny.
Connery films.
I didn't say that, though.
What did you say?
I said his films are rubbish.
Yeah, but you also said that there's no good action scenes as well.
I didn't say that, but I would vouch that there aren't.
Yeah, what about the ejector seat?
Well, it's silly, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is silly.
Why is it silly?
Because it's probably like a back projection and stuff.
No, I saw the documentary on it, and it actually was a proper one.
It was a proper ejector seat, was it? With someone on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They actually got a proper Aston Martin. Do you know what that is?
It's a car, yeah.
And they used an ejector. Obviously, used a dummy instead of a room.
Well, then there you go. They used the dummy. You see.
What do you mean? They use a dummy? You see, the real.
I mean, they use a dummy. You see, they didn't use a man.
If they used a real person, the man would have died. You massive, phenomenal idiot.
Well, they should have used a stuntman, you massive, stupid, phenomenal knob.
If they used a stuntman, the stuntman would have died.
No, stuntmen know what they're doing. They're stuntmen.
No, stuntmen do
Well, yes,
die.
stuntmen are... Well, yeah, they do die, but not very often. And when they die, it's a tragedy. But you would imagine if they were going to do a stunt, then maybe they should have used a stuntman.
Yeah, but if they used a stuntman, it would have definitely been killed.
Not if they'd have worked it out. Well, then it's not that impressive. Anybody could put a lump of plastic on a seat and tie a rocket to the bottom of it and fire it in the sky.
The thing is, that doesn't really matter. The whole point is to show it on film.
Yeah, but it's rubbish to show it on film.
What do you mean it's rubbish?
Right, you know rubbish, yeah?
No, I don't know what rubbish is.
You don't know what rubbish is? Well, let me tell you what rubbish is, Vinny. Rubbish is pretty much everything that comes out of your mouth.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure it doesn't come out of your mouth?
No, I'm pretty sure it comes out of your mouth.
No, I'm pretty sure it comes out of your mouth.
See, exactly. What you've done there is you've done an argument that an 11-year-old could do better than.
Oh, yeah, the thing about you is you say everything's rubbish.
I don't say everything's rubbish.
You pretty much say everything. Anything that's popular is rubbish. Football? Rubbish! Most popular game in the world? Rubbish!
I didn't get the second one because your voice started screaming like a 15-year-old girl who's just seen her first willy.
No. All right, then you want me to repeat it then?
Yes, I do. I would like...
You say, football? Rubbish! It's the most popular game in the world. So what? Rubbish!
Sorry, what's the most popular game in the world?
Football.
Incorrect.
Football, all right, the most popular sport then.
Incorrect.
What is it then?
It's not football.
What is it then?
It's not football.
What is it then?
Well, I'm not going to tell you, Vinny, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the chance to develop as a human being by doing some research. But football is not the most popular game in the world.
What is it then? Tell me.
I'm not going to tell you, Vinny.
But that's because you don't know either then.
No,
well, it is football, but you don't know that it is.
I do know what it is, but I'm going to let you grow as a human being by having a little look yourself, doing a little bit of research.
What now?
Shall I tell you?
Yeah.
It's American football.
Well, it's not, though.
It is. It is,
No,
I'm
it's
afraid.
not.
Yeah, it is.
How did you work that out then?
Yeah.
Can you tell me?
Yeah.
Can you tell me how did you work that out?
I just Googled it.
No, it's not.
Anyway.
It's only played America.
Yeah, anyway. Football is rubbish.
Yes, there you go.
But it is rubbish, though, Vinny.
But it's the most popular.
That's irrelevant. I've done my Beach Boys analogy before. Kokomo was the biggest selling Beach Boys single. It was also the crappiest.
Yeah, in your opinion.
No, in my fact.
No, what do you mean in your fact? That don't make sense.
Well, it does make sense.
No, in your opinion. Say in your opinion. If you're going to say something rubbish, say in your opinion.
There we go, Vinny's out of time. What a fun 5 minutes that was, wasn't it? I'm enjoying tonight. I'm glad I came up with the idea of doing this. I should come up with good ideas more often and make good use of them. Oh, I like this song, High and Dry Radiohead. This is a great song, isn't it? This is perfect for 10 minutes to 1 o'clock in the morning. Mark Crosby, Stills and Nash is on at 1 o'clock. Do stick around. I'll be back summing up the show after this. I like that song. That's it. That's pretty much your lot for this evening. I think that apart from a few flaws, Eloise.
Yeah.
I think it worked all right. I think it kind of worked.
I know we're blaming him for that though.
Itchy nose, were you? It's your fault.
No.
Robbie Dove. He should have been more specific.
Yeah, he should have.
So pyjamas tomorrow, pyjama party, sleepover,
Yes.
summer party, they call it in the States.
Midnight snacks.
Midnight snacks. I must remember to get some snacks and bits and pieces tomorrow.
I'll get some too. We can have a feast.
We'll have a feast. And we need people to bring in, to set their alarms for midnight. We're going to have all the alarms going on the phone at the same time and it'll be... I've got a really itchy nose. My mum would say that means I'm going to get a surprise. I don't know if I am.
What do they all mean? Feet it's supposed to mean money.
Is it?
Or is that an ear? No, ear's someone talking about you.
If your ear's burning, someone's talking about you. So if things...
Itchy palm is money coming to you.
What's an itchy foot? Dirty
dunno.
socks.
Yeah.
Would probably be. I've got a minute to fill, and I literally don't know how to fill it. Should we give it over to Andre completely? Okay, there we go. We'll say nothing. Hang on a minute. Good night, everybody.
Iain? 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 It's John Paul. John Paul. Hello? Andre passed out about an hour ago. And he's passing out wish. And he said his parting wish was to be the front man of a punk band. From the year 76 to 84. Anyone interested, Eloise can pass on my details. Andre said. Bonjour, and au revoir, and good night.